Having fled Lyria, Queen Meve ventured into Edirn, her old friend Reynard and new ally Gascon at her side. The war had bitten into this land too. Still, Meve hoped to sway King Demoven to her cause, and with his aid, to oust the traitors, retake her throne, and drive the Nilfgaardian invader from her realm. Yet to start, she was forced to fight, Scoia'tael no less. Emerging from a wood, Meve's retinue encountered a unit of elven rebels just moments from hanging a handful of prisoners. Among the latter, the Queen spotted a woman, a proud warrior with a striking, thick black braid.
The lass I believe I know.
Well, unless we rush to her rescue, it'll soon be you knew her.
Oh, God.
Well said. Lyrians, attack!
Excuse me, elves, please. Let the humans go. It was Meve's first clash with the Scoia'tael warriors who bled for the non-human cause. The name translated to squirrels in the common tongue. A reference to the ruddy tails fastened to the capes and helms. The ornaments had become a hallmark of the partisans, much like icy cruelty to which the subjects of humans. Okay, cool. Right, discrimination, further discrimination. Good plan. Great plan. The best of plans.
Hang the butcher! Valoa!
After 5 turns,
She can't breathe, Your Grace. We must rush to her aid.
Okay. Damage an enemy unit and all other units with the same power by 4, then trigger ally cooldown. Okay, so we go bam. And we'll go bam.
Greetings.
Oh, no, we'll go
What is it?
this one.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
Okay.
Now we will see who is weak.
Okay, this is fine.
Should have listened to me, old lady.
Free the warrior!
Isn't she free? Let me kill the...
Discipline shall bring us victory.
No, I meant the fireboy. Oh my god, I'm so retarded. Oh, we should really get these.
I shall not fail.
So I'm getting damage out.
The elves, scatter them. They block our path.
I'm trying. Ow.
Cadmel and Shay.
Ow.
Watch your heads.
And then we'll go. Ooh. No. Wait, hopefully for them to get the same amount of health. 2 4s we can kill, I guess. Oh, it's just this. I'm back, guys. Oh! We freed her. She's on our side. You're welcome. Oh, we won.
The Scoia'tael warriors shocked the Queen with their speed, their cunning, and their cruelty. Yet in the end, the Lyrians prevailed. When the last elf hit the ground, the Queen had her men untie those they'd sought to hang.
1,000 thanks, Your Grace. Heard many tales of your valor. Pleased to see there weren't just flattery and propaganda.
I love your rooster shield.
Black Rayla. Hagar, we saw you there. You command King Demoven's special forces.
That's right. Though not many remain to command.
So I see. How did it come to this?
My liege sent me to wipe out a Scoia'tael band, led by a rat called Eldane.
No
Followed the
black
vermin's
hats.
tracks for several days. Straight into his trap, turned out.
Hunting elves in the woods. Truly inspired, I must say.
What does the elves
Had no choice. Doing nothing would have brought us sure a swifter doom. The Black Clad have invaded Edirn. Thanks to elven aid. They snap our supply lines, lurk like dogs, prey on vulnerable units and scouts.
Other black clad isn't Nilfgaardian super anti non-human?
You mean to say Nilfgaard's broken your defenses?
Like, why would you sign up with the non-human guys to fight the guys that are like semi-non-human?
Aye. Though their march will soon halt, believe me. To advance, they'll have to take Rosberg, a stronghold that's yet to fall once. They'll break against its walls like waves upon the rocks.
That's good.
While Edirn stands, the north is not yet lost.
I'll convey your grace's words to the king at the first occasion.
I'd rather hope to convey them myself.
True that, true
I
that.
have come to Edirn seeking aid. I wish to ask Demavend for support.
The king is in Rosberg, overseeing siege preparations. I'm heading that way too to report on our skirmish with the Scoia'tael. I might serve as your guide.
Thank you.
These lands I know better than any.
Thank you.
Excellent. Guide on.
Let's go get the help of Denevin. again. Dead elf lady. Okay. What's this? Sleepy boys. Party. Dance floor. Acting naughty.
Gods. The entire country up in flames.
Oh, yeah.
Ebdahi warned punishment awaited Edirn, that he would show the land no mercy.
What in God's names did you do to him, Rayla?
Nilfgaard offered us an alliance against the rest of the north, but Demavend declined in his clipped soldier's speech. They say Ebdahi flew into a rage and swore he'd reduce Edirn to rubble.
Well, he seems to be burning a lot of stuff. Let's see out. Oh. Is, foglets? A modest hamlet was located just to the north of the beach. As Meve's army approached, it became clear, even from afar, that the village had not been spared the carnage of war. Its dwellers appeared smashed and burned, and a rancid, smoky stench lingered in the air. Yet what of the village's fate? Alas, they were strewn on earth at the center of the settlement, their bodies mutilated by the gnawing, gashing maws of the Karen eaters, and the beast had not yet stayed their delicious meal. You interrupted their dinner. How? What's he do? Set a unit's power equal to the unit's stuff. I don't understand. Music, DJ, do 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 dee 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 dum dee 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 dee. Necker, because we don't have the
We'll catch 'em all!
charge dudes. Is it? Are you gonna even do anything? Okay.
The chase is on!
Cabinet unit and all of allies by 4. Someone you, target you. Go. Bop. Boop. 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 Look at all these neckers. Maybe boost by 1? There's this thing. Get summoned. Boost by 1. I guess play this as well. Look at that. We should play the fire guy. I don't know what the rules are. Consume the top unit in your graveyard and spawn a base copy of it. This? No, that's not in your graveyard. That's bull. Yeah, that's what he summoned. I wasn't paying attention. Let's play Fireboy.
Are you mad? Don't shake that!
Burn. 1, 2, 3. 3 things got burned. Up. Okay, let's play a Slinger
That hit
Boy.
the white of an eye from half a league away.
Oops. Slinger Boy.
Bigger they are, easier they are to tap.
Is calling. Bam. Okay, let's do the high swing. Okay, got another E-boy. So we'll go.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Burns, bam. 3 burns. 2, 4, 6. 2 damage. Yeah, 6 damage. Let's pass. Does that mean I win? Well, just win.
Quick and painful this'll be.
Kill all these 3 things. Do it.
We must trust each other.
Am I? Do I win? Oh. I used all my cards. That was not. Oh, now
This could hurt.
this could hurt. Hee ha ha hoo.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I should target that one. Whoopsie doopsie doopsie doops doops doopsie doopsie doops doopsie 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 doops doops.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
And hope we win, because I stuffed up and I just played every card I had for some reason. That's unfortunate, but we're still winning. Ooh, the summon thing. He's winning. Okay, so he wins. And he's got 2 card advantage, which is unfortunate. After turn, don't stop boost self by the power of the unit.
Fuck, our ass is moving. Aye.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
Hey, so if we go like this.
Greetings.
One,
What is it?
and then just kill all the neckers. But I hope he can't get the 21 points he needs. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh. Where did that come from? That's bull. That's bull. 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 Absolute bull. It's absolute bull. 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 Absolute bull. Let's chuck out at farmer.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads.
This harvest will be reaping black lads' heads. Okay, cool. I'll play
My
farmer.
spirit's willing and how, but these damn roots are killing me. There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Time to reap, time to sow, and time to die. Cool. That's cool. That's fun and exciting and cool. Let's go. Boosty boy for you. And then let's just, I don't know, damage someone. He passed. So not play every card though. Let's get rid of the alchemist and the alchemist and that and the cardio. Oh, he does nothing actually. Okay, let's play a deploy a random unit from the graveyard.
What do you want of me?
Aye.
Okay, summon 3 copies of an ally from the graveyard. Okay. Who's that? Let's start pounding away at this wolf. Flinging his sling. imagine he's holding a sling. He's like, look. Lobbing around.
Yeah!
Okay, let's use our superpower. Yeah. Death with damage from units on by 3.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Bam, bam. Let's go.
Thing about
Bam.
slings,
Straight.
they hide well.
Let's go.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Summons a doodah. Okay, let's go. Bam, bam, bam. And let's go. Oh, yeah. Bam. Bam, bam. Okay.
This could hurt.
You can sort of face this as well. What the heck? Why does he have 12 charges for that? Set your charge amount to his power. So he ate something with 12 charge. Okay, we can't beat us, so we can F right off. Wait. Let's
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
You. And then he's got to beat that many points. Bam, bam. Yeah. Victory against the corpses. That'll teach him. I'll teach you to beat corpses. Ooh, Pavo. Okay. Let's continue on our journey to Rosberg. Recruitment. Hello?
Any of you seen Nimoy? Was bound here from Iconford. Supposed to have arrived 3 days past.
Oh, Ikomei. Let's grab this. Let's have a chat to these people. Hello?
The Lyrians arrived at an ancient, half-desiccated beach. Its trunk sat atop a tangle of thick roots, and scraps of paper covered with tiny scribblings fluttered over it from top to bottom. Travelers crowded all around. Barefoot refugees, bony pilgrims, peddlers with armored escorts, and shifty-eyed men with the haggard look of deserters.
The Wayfarer's Beach.
Rayla said.
Travellers of all sorts swap tales here. Perhaps we can glean something about our enemy's movements.
Or paint the enemy a clear picture of our own.
Gascon interrupted.
Nilfgaardian spies no doubt flock to this tree like flies to particularly pungent dung.
Approach the Wayfarer's Beach. Bypass the Wayfarer's Beach. Send a scout to...
Disregarding matters of status and station, Meve personally asked the travelers for the latest news. They soon transformed from terse to talkative, sharing tales of an elven bandit named Eldane, a Nilfgaardian general called Frighev who murdered an entire village, and a sorceress who cure any ailment for a few coppers.
Coppers?
Then a blood-curdling scream put a halt to the gossip. Meve's soldiers had begun to quarrel with the merchant's guards, one of whom now lay dead on the ground, his throat a gaping wound.
Why did my man kill one of them?
Besmirched your honour, your grace. I said you took tail and ran from Lyria like a belted bitch.
The travelers were unmoved by this explanation. They demanded the Lyrian soldier be punished according to Eden's laws, by chopping off the hand that dealt the fatal blow.
I beg your pardon, but he's one of my men. Enforce the law and all the soldier's hand chopped off. Pardon the soldier.
Meve walked up to the accused soldier who awaited her verdict with tears in his eyes. She put her hand on his shoulder.
This man defended my honor.
The Queen proclaimed loudly.
For this he deserves not punishment, but praise. And you remember, whoever defames my name shall soon regret it.
Meve's unit marched off to the sound of jeers and curses. But her soldiers held their heads high, proud of their queen.
Good. Fuck the merchants. They're like hardly even on my side.
You'd folk in Crumhorn are trading with the Squirtle. By
Fuck
day,
off.
brought to see.
Who do you think you are? Talking shit about me. Ma'am, can I help you? Your Majesty, a travelling merchant has humbly invited you to browse his wares. He wishes to rid himself of some wood. Very well, I'll have 400 wood for 500 gold. Oh, we don't need to pray though, because we got max thingy all. Oh, look at our camp. Can I upgrade? Yeah, let's increase that. What does this do? Units, excluding artifacts, will take up 10% less recruitment cap. Sounds good. What about this? Can't afford any of these. I'm sure they do important things, but it's fine. Oh, we can chat.
Yes, Your Grace?
I'm just seeing how you going.
How has it come to this? I, Queen Meve of Lyria and Rivia, must prowl about the underbrush like a common bandit. And you, General Rayna Dodo, once proud commander of 4 elite regiments of footmen, now lead a gang of deserters, bandits, and scythe-wielding peasants.
I do so proudly, Your Grace.
Don't diss the peasants, because the peasants, you know, is doing their shit.
You must be joking, Reynard.
Your Majesty, under your husband I served 10 years. Under you another 8. And never in that time did I fight for a more worthy cause.
Thank you, man.
We seek not to grab land or stifle a peasant revolt. We fight for all the North, for our freedom, that of others, and you alone didn't give up. Didn't even consider bending the knee before Nilfgaard.
Yes, all true. Yet look where it's brought me.
To this piece of shit house.
Your struggle has but begun, Your Grace, and I will do all in my power to see you triumph in the end.
I cannot forgive myself one thing, that I failed to see through Caldwell's schemes.
Yeah, Caldwell, that
He must have plotted treason for months, years even. Yet I suspected nothing.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Your Grace.
Easily said. Ugh, if I'd only realized it in time.
Nilfgaard would have found a different traitor, or sent an assassin north. It was unavoidable what happened. The Blackclads would have attacked in any case, and we'd have stood no chance to defeat the foe in open battle, repel him, drive him out.
So, had you been there when the peers assembled, you also would have voted to bend the knee?
No. My honor would never have allowed it.
Good.
I'd have thrown myself into the fire, and probably died a fool for it. As matters stand, I still have a chance to thwart the invader, his intentions. It seems, in a twisted turn of fate, I should be grateful to Caldwell.
Yeah, okay. Goodbye.
It's time I attended to other matters.
Hello.
Your Grace, how fortunate you're here. Behold what wickedness is afoot.
I'm trying to behold Sir Ake, yet I cannot be sure what.
Reynard and Gascon, my lady.
Gamble.
Caught in the act of playing face cards.
Oh, that. Indeed they are. Good.
Good? Games of chance, good. Why, they are evil's very claws. Corrupting, tearing at the soul, seeping venom into the heart.
I wouldn't worry about Reynard's heart, Sir Ake. As for Gascon's, too late already, I fear. Besides, they're getting along, that's what matters. If cards do the trick, so be it.
How long have you hunted?
Your crusade against monsters. Have you been at it long?
Come next Bellatane, it will be 20 years, Your Grace. Though, there was one extended interruption.
For what reason? Had you grown weary of the knight-errant's life?
Not in the least. Never shall I cease in my quest to cleanse the world of filth and abominations. But at times evil puts up rather a good fight. I ventured forth to slay a dragon once, A gold one, as it were. Calling itself Villa Tretormeft, or the like. Its very name, as is evident, a vile toil for the tongue and wafting wickedness. A great many mercenaries embarked on the hunt, lured by the promise of coin in heaps. The Crinford Reavers, Yarpen Zigrin, and a band of dwarves. Even, curse the word, a witcher. One Yennefer, the most lecherous sorceress, at his side.
It's a game.
That name I've heard.
But at the deciding moment, when the beast challenged all, I alone emerged to face it. Alas, though shame burns me to admit it, I returned from the battle upon my shield. Figuratively. Literally. I returned in pieces. For 2 years, I lay in the Temple of Melitele in Alander. Mother Neneke, God's protector, nursing me back to full health. And only when I could once more grip my sword did I return to the path I'd chosen.
Oh.
And the dragon? What was its fate?
Some claim it flew off to Zerrikania, though it very well might yet lurk here, awaiting the opportune moment to terrorize the folk of the north again.
Gets revenge on you, Eki. Good guess.